Curious to know the carb content of your favorite fruit? Today's video will uncover the fruits lowest and highest in carbs and my trick for tweaking them to fit into your low carb or keto diet. Hey meal preppers, it's Allison, Prep Dish founder, here to help you create a happier, healthier mealtime. Over at Prep Dish, we offer low carb, keto friendly meal plans. We occasionally include fruit in these menus, but always get a lot of pushback that a particular fruit is not low carb or keto. So in today's video, I'm going to review the carb content of 30 plus fruits and talk about some tricks for fitting them into your low carb eating plan. I'm going to kick things off by reviewing a list of low carb fruits. These can all be keto friendly fruits. It really just depends on how many carbs you allow for your specific plan. Let's get started. Okay, so this list is in order from lowest to highest. It's net carbs per 100 grams of fruit. As no surprise, rounding up the top three are berries. So number one lowest is blackberries, followed by raspberries, and then strawberries, and then grapefruit. Next is lemon juice. I included this because at Prep Dish, we use this in a lot of our cooking and recipes. Watermelon, cantaloupe, lime juice, peaches, honeydew, cranberries, nectarines, apricots, cherries. If you'd like a copy of this low carb fruits list, I have all the downloads from today's video available in the links below. So now let's move on to the higher carb fruit list. Once again, for this list, it is net carbs per 100 grams of fruit. I'm going to start with the fruits highest in net carbs. The highest one is bananas, followed by figs, pomegranate, cherries, mango. So here's where you see fresh blueberries. It's different than frozen. This has something to do with the water content versus sugar content. Pears, pineapple, kiwi, apple, oranges, clementines, grapes, and plums. And again, I do have a link below if you want to download my fruit carb lists. Hopefully you've made it this far into the video because this information I'm about to share is, in my opinion, the most important information in this video. First, so in order to do a side-by-side comparison, all of the fruits that I listed were in 100 grams. So that's not always going to be the portion you will eat. In fact, it's probably very unlikely that that's the exact portion of fruit that you will ever eat unless you're weighing your food and specifically aiming to have 100 grams. So for example, if you want to eat 1 tablespoon of pomegranate seeds on your salad, that's only 2 grams of net carbs. But pomegranates were on the high carb list. They were actually number 2 highest in net carbs. So does that mean pomegranates are not keto friendly? Do they qualify as a low carb fruit? So this is why portion size is so important. Especially if you're eating fruits mixed into a recipe, you will often not be eating an entire portion or 100 grams like I shared in my list. So this gives you a lot more flexibility to choose fruits from both lists. This makes labeling a specific fruit as a keto-friendly fruit nearly impossible since it's all in the portion size. So while you want to start with the best low-carb fruits, keep in mind that you can look further than just the low-carb fruits for a keto diet. Just make sure that the portion size yields a net carb amount that's going to work for your specific plan. So if you're on the keto diet or just trying to stay low carb and you want to know what fruits to eat, you're really asking the wrong question. What you should really be asking is, how much of any specific fruit can I eat and still stay on plan? Oh, and a quick side note that yes, avocado and tomatoes are both technically fruit, but for this video, I didn't count them as a fruit. And in case you're curious, avocado has 1.8 grams of net carbs, making it the most keto-friendly fruit out there. And then tomatoes have 3 grams of net carbs. Of course, if you cook that down in tomato sauce, the number jumps to maybe 5 to 6 grams of net carbs, but I digress. Again, there are just no hard and fast rules here. Now, I want to hear from you. Were there any fruits that you were surprised by? Anything that maybe you're avoiding that now you're going to go back to eating? Let me know in the comments below. Once again, all of the fruit net carb lists are linked below. I also have a 2 free week trial for my keto meal plans. That's linked below as well. If this video was helpful, be sure to subscribe, share with a friend, and hit that like button so I know to make more videos like this.